In this video, we are going to apply the random forest regression algorithm to fit a model of a used car price. There are about 200 records in this dataset that have car price labels and about 50 more that don't. Let's fit a model on those that have a known price so that we could estimate prices for the remaining records swiftly. First of all, install the TableTorch add-on for Google Sheets. The link is in the description below. Once it's installed, you'll see its dedicated button on the right side panel of Google Sheets. Start TableTorch and select the data range to train the model on. Click the Random Forest Regression menu item. You can also tweak the learning options, but usually the default ones should suffice. The dependent variable we want to model is called a label, which is the selling price in our example. Non-numeric columns will be ignored automatically, and it's also possible to remove unnecessary features from the dataset before training. Let's click the Fit Model button. It may take some time for the regression to complete before TableTorch shows the results. Here we can see the learning options used to fit the model, as well as the learning summary section displaying the important metrics of the model's quality, such as average absolute error, mean absolute percentage error, median absolute error, median absolute percentage error, maximum error, root mean squared error, R squared, and a fraction of variance unexplained. In this example, TableTorch succeeded in producing a model with a mean relative error of around 11%, which might be quite good for a first approximation, also considering that this dataset doesn't even have any features describing the physical condition of a vehicle, and the median error looks even better at about 8%. Now, let's click the Prediction Column button to convert the model into Google Sheets formulas. Google Sheets currently has a limit of the maximum number of characters in a single cell's formula at 50,000 characters. That is why TableTorch may split the formula of a random forest model into a few cells, but the final aggregated estimate will always be in the rightmost cell. It is now possible to just copy the formulas to the cells that don't have the known selling price, and we'll see the estimates in a few moments. The estimates are now in place and could be used to streamline a particular business process. Even though we completed solving the data analysis task at hand, there is one more topic to discuss, that is, how does this model actually work? Researching the produced formulas might be quite cumbersome, but it turns out that TableTorch can help us out with this as well. Let's click the Summary Sheet button so that we can inspect the model's internal structure. First of all, the Summary Sheet tells us what it is about, what type of a model has been fitted, and which training options have been used. Then, it also shows the quality metrics of the model. They are all the same as we have already seen on the summary panel. And finally, it describes in detail the first 50 trees of the random forest model. For example, here we can see the first decision tree, and when we take a look at a particular record of the dataset, we can quickly navigate through the branches and find the estimate that this tree will provide. If year is lesser than 2015.5 but greater than 2012.5 and greater than 2013.5 and lesser than 2014.5, then the estimate that this decision tree will give is 416,097. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see some of the decision trees in full. Random forest works by training each decision tree with only a part of the features. As we see in this example, each tree analyzes only 3 features at most. Then it averages the estimates of all the trees and provides the final prediction. This approach is also called an ensemble model because in practice it is a collection of models that put together provide an estimate of greater precision, accuracy, and robustness than a single model could have. Thanks a lot for watching. Like this video if you have found it to be useful and subscribe to GauyaSoft YouTube channel for more videos on data analysis and machine learning. Try applying TableTorch to your data analysis needs today. You'll find the links to its installation page as well as documentation in this video's description.